If you thought Xbox Game Pass started 2025 strong, then buckle up. This year is fundamentally changing the game for Game Pass, making it the biggest in history, and the second half is bringing even more heat. I've gathered a list of 20 must-see games, all launching straight into Game Pass on day one. Let's cut to the chase and jump right in. We start with one of the most anticipated releases for many action RPG fans. Wuchang Fallen Feathers is a Souls-like game from Lindsay. Set in the dark, mystical final years of China's Ming Dynasty, you play as Wuchang, a pirate with amnesia, gradually transforming into a monster due to the enigmatic feathering disease. This affliction not only alters her physically, but also serves as a catalyst for unique combat abilities. You will explore the war-torn, plague-ridden lands of Shu, where ancient curses spawn terrifying mutated creatures. The narrative explores Wuchang's history and the disease's origin, influencing the world's fate and leading to multiple endings. The combat is more dynamic and focuses on flashy chained attacks requiring accurate timing. The Skyborn Might system allows instant enemy adaptation, turning each encounter into a dynamic dance requiring timing and skill. You can evolve your combat style by sacrificing red mercury for new techniques. The game also incorporates ancient firearms, adding ranged combat elements. Unreal Engine 5 graphics richly detail landscapes and ruins, creating a visually compelling world. Wuchang Fallen Feathers releases on July 24th. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 by Treyarch and Raven Software revives the iconic sub-series, transporting players to 2035, with the world on the brink of chaos. This sequel to Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 6 features familiar faces like David Mason and Raul Menendez at the heart of espionage. A central theme explores how advanced technologies can transform people into cyberpunk scarecrows, questioning when science becomes magic. The game offers a single-player campaign delving into technological control and its societal impact. A highly anticipated cooperative campaign returns. Multiplayer brings new maps and futuristic weaponry. The Zombies mode continues the Dark Aether story, featuring the largest round-based map ever, including a transit remake with difficulty options. Rumors suggest Treyarch's Omni movement and a new wall-running mechanic. The carry-forward program will likely transfer weapons and operators from Black Ops 6. The cast includes Milo Ventimiglia, Kiernan Shipka, and Michael Rooker, promising a cinematic experience. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is confirmed for 2025, no exact release date. Ninja Gaiden 4 marks the highly anticipated return of the iconic series that sets standards for dynamic action games. After over 13 years, Team Ninja and Platinum Games, creators of Bayonetta, have united to deliver brutal, stylish combat. This collaboration promises a unique blend of Team Ninja's deep combat mechanics and Platinum Games' high-speed action. Releasing on October 21st, the game introduces a new protagonist, Yakumo, a martial arts master from the Raven clan, offering a fresh perspective. Gameplay will be exceptionally fast, technical, and demanding, maintaining the series' signature difficulty. The combat system is modernized for fluidity and responsiveness. Players can expect new opportunities for devastating combos and powerful attacks, ensuring every strike feels impactful. Yakumo's unique transformation completely alters his fighting style to unleash brutal carnage. The setting transports players to a dark, twisted version of Tokyo, creating a stylish yet eerie atmosphere. An improved camera and checkpoint system will reduce stress. Developers aim to modernize the genre without losing its hardcore roots, guaranteeing a challenge even for veterans. The Alters is a sci-fi survival game from 11-Bit Studios, launching June 13th. It explores choices and their consequences. You play as Jan Dulski, an ordinary worker stranded on a hostile planet after a crash. To survive, Jan creates alters, alternate versions of himself, each a product of a different life choice made in his past. These alters aren't clones, they're reflections of main hero, possessing unique skills, personalities, and even emotional needs. For example, one alter is a scientist who aids in research. Another is an engineer focused on repairs. You must manage a colossal wheel-shaped mobile base, constantly moving across the surface to evade deadly solar radiation. One real-world second equals one in-game minute, creating constant tension. Gameplay involves exploring the planet, scavenging resources and materials, and building infrastructure. Inside the base, deep dialogues with the alters impact their relationships and the game's multiple endings. Each alter has psychological traits. Neglect can lead to rash actions. The planet features unique biomes, hidden secrets, and lethal anomalies, requiring special tools. Overall, it's a unique and intriguing project, This feels like Death Stranding with its sense of isolation, vast desolate landscapes, and inner conflict meeting Fallout Shelter, where you manage multiple versions of yourself with unique roles inside a confined base that requires constant care and coordination. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 launches on July 11th, continuing the series' successful revival. This remaster of THPS 3 and 4, considered among the best skateboarding simulators, will once again let fans defy gravity with incredible tricks set to iconic music. The soundtrack, a defining feature of the franchise, influenced an entire generation by mixing nostalgic vibes with modern rhythms. The game offers a complete reimagining of the classics for modern consoles and PC. Expect improved graphics, bringing parks to vibrant life, smoother physics for fluid movement and collisions, and legendary skaters with their signature moves. The original THPS 3 and 4 introduced the revert system for chaining combos and open-ended levels with dynamic objectives. This remaster will deepen these mechanics, offering more creative possibilities and scoring opportunities. Developers promise more skaters, veterans, and new faces, new parks with unique challenges, and even crazier tricks. Beyond offline modes, a full cross-platform multiplayer is expected, allowing global competition. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 is a must-have for all skateboarding and arcade simulator fans. Get ready to grind, pull off 900-degree spins, and collect skate because the legend is back. FBC FIREBREAK is Remedy Entertainment's first multiplayer game, a 3-player cooperative first-person shooter set in the Control universe. It plunges players into the Federal Bureau of Control's oldest house headquarters, amidst a paranatural assault. As FIREBREAK containment teams, your mission is to eliminate extra-dimensional hiss entities in a team-based PvE experience. This mid-price title avoids live service elements like battle passes and daily check-ins, focusing on pure chaotic fun. The game is designed for easy pick-up and play. Combat is frenetic, demanding quick thinking and seamless teamwork. You can customize your Firebreaker's Crisis Kit with specialized tools, grenades, and paranatural augments. Remedy Entertainment self-published this title, promising post-launch content at no extra cost, including new job sites and enemies. This standalone multiplayer experience offers a new perspective on the iconic oldest house, where ordinary office items acquire paranatural properties and reality constantly shifts. The game releases on June 17th and promises to add chaos to the world of shooters with a touch of humor. The Outer Worlds 2 is Obsidian Entertainment's sci-fi RPG sequel. This game builds on the satirical humor of its predecessor, set in a dystopian, corporate-controlled future. It promises improved graphics, enhanced combat, and a deeper narrative experience. Players will customize their protagonist and recruit diverse companions with different moral alignments, influencing the complex story. The game introduces new movement techniques, including dashes and parkour, expanding exploration. A wide array of unusual weapons awaits, like a shrink ray allowing players to step on shrunken enemies. Obsidian promises more expansive maps than the original, including at least 3 faction-related cities. The sequel aims for a greater action focus while maintaining Obsidian's signature choice-driven RPG elements, where decisions shape both your character and the world. Its launch is set for October 29. High on Life 2 is Squanch Games' sequel to their comedic first-person shooter. The game continues the story after the original's successful takedown of the alien cartel. Players rejoin their talking weapon arsenal and eccentric alien misfits for a new intergalactic conspiracy. The narrative sees a mysterious figure putting a price on the protagonist's sister's head, throwing their life into chaos. The game features an all-star comedy cast for its unique, chatty weaponry. The title offers more signature absurd humor, psychedelic visuals, and hyperactive combat. New gameplay features include a skateboard for traversal and grind mechanics. Players will navigate dangerous alien worlds, from conventions to human zoos, battling an evil pharmaceutical conglomerate that profits from human life. This release aims to deliver the wacky sci-fi action and irreverent dialogue that defined its predecessor, with expanded exploration and combat. It includes new enemies, gameplay systems, and earnable rewards, offering an even bigger and crazier experience, with an anticipated arrival in winter 2025. Gears of War Reloaded is a remaster of the blockbuster first Gears of War game, optimized for the latest generation of gaming platforms. The original title was a legendary release, scoring 94 on Metacritic. This remaster delivers a definitive way to experience the series' origins. The game features 4K resolution and 120 FPS support, ensuring clarity and immersion matching today's hardware capabilities. A 2-weekend cross-platform multiplayer beta begins on June 13th, offering classic team deathmatch and competitive King of the Hill modes across fan-favorite maps like Gridlock and Canals. This remaster includes all post-launch content from the original title, such as a bonus campaign act, additional multiplayer maps, characters, and cosmetics, all at no extra cost. Players can choose between a modern, streamlined control layout or the classic feel. Gears of War Reloaded aims to celebrate the franchise's legacy while making it accessible to more players than ever, supporting cross-play and cross-progression, launching August 26. Mixtape is a coming-of-age action-adventure from Beethoven and Dinosaur, the developers behind the BAFTA award-winning The Artful Escape. It centers on 3 teenagers on their last night together before high school graduation. A curated playlist draws them into dreamlike reenactments of pivotal memories that shape their friendship. The game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age movies. At its core, it's a mixtape of joyful gameplay vignettes. Players will engage in various activities: skateboarding, flying, taking photos at an abandoned theme park, hitting baseballs, and putting on a fireworks show from a car. The soundtrack features iconic artists like The Cure, The Smashing Pumpkins, Iggy Pop, and Joy Division, enhancing the nostalgic atmosphere. Mixtape blends vibrant visuals, heartfelt storytelling, and diverse gameplay, exploring themes of adolescence, friendship, and music's role in life's defining moments. The game is slated for release in 2025. Sleight of Hand is a stealth-driven deck-building game from Riff Raff Games. Set in the gloomy, rain-slicked city of New Old Washington, you play as Lady Luck, an ex-cop, delving into dark occult conspiracies and corporate espionage to infiltrate an ancient coven. The city itself feels like a character, oppressive and full of secrets. Stealth here works through cards. You don't just sneak or fight, you pick your moves from a deck. Whether you're walking, attacking, or interacting, it all depends on the hand you've got. Cards represent Lady Luck's abilities, gear, and spells, influencing tactical choices for each mission. Combat is strategic, requiring careful planning of actions with your custom deck, creating a cerebral challenge in every encounter. A distinct ritual system enables powerful supernatural moves, adding a layer of depth to encounters. The pervasive noir atmosphere, complete with heavy rain and pervasive cigarette smoke, deeply immerses players. This mix of sneaking and smart decision-making arrives in 2025. Hollow Knight Silksong is the highly anticipated Metroidvania sequel from Team Cherry, building upon their critically acclaimed original. You play as Hornet, tasked with ascending to the summit of the new, sprawling kingdom of Farloom. This adventure promises challenging exploration and intense combat across a world built like a puzzle, big, layered, and full of hidden roots. Hornet's agile and acrobatic combat style introduces new mechanics, utilizing silk abilities for both swift movement and crucial healing, offering unique tactical options in every encounter. A new crafting system allows for the creation of versatile tools and abilities, expanding your arsenal. The game features over 150 new enemies and challenging bosses across diverse biomes, from haunted forests to fiery forts, each with unique lore. Silksong aims to deliver a true evolution of the beloved formula, retaining the charm and difficulty of the original. Grounded 2 is the eagerly awaited sequel from Obsidian Entertainment, where players are once again shrunk down to insect size and must survive in an expansive suburban backyard. This new installment expands on the original by introducing additional dangers, unexplored environments, and deeper secrets. The main focus remains on cooperative survival, as players join forces and use strategy to face the oversized threats and challenges of this enlarged miniature world. The sequel introduces major improvements to the systems for creating tools, constructing shelters, and venturing into new areas, providing players with richer gameplay and more tactical choices for enduring challenges. Fresh zones bring diverse landscapes and rare materials to gather. The backyard is now inhabited by tougher bugs and altered beasts, pushing players to employ sophisticated strategies and collaborate closely to prevail. The storyline is further developed, revealing more about the causes and secrets behind the shrinking effect. Additionally, an evolving weather system brings added authenticity and unexpected obstacles to the miniature world. The survival adventure continues when Grounded 2 launches on July 29. Subnautica 2 continues the acclaimed underwater survival series from Unknown Worlds Entertainment. This follow-up adventure takes players to an unfamiliar alien ocean world, featuring unexplored depths, distinct ecosystems, and new enigmas to solve. The gameplay continues to emphasize the series' signature mix of thorough discovery, careful collection of resources, and detailed construction of bases in a challenging underwater setting. A major addition is the enhanced cooperative mode, accommodating up to 4 participants, while still allowing for solo experiences. The base-building mechanics return with improved tools and greater flexibility for crafting intricate underwater settlements, Players also gain access to new vehicles and equipment designed to help traverse the expansive, procedurally created ocean landscape. A diverse range of new aquatic creatures, both harmless and aggressive, will be encountered throughout the game. Unreal Engine 5 elevates visuals to new depths, enhancing immersion within the stunning, detailed alien ocean. Subnautica 2 will be released in early access in 2025. Abiotic Factor is a co-op survival horror game from Deep Field Games, set in a massive underground research facility, reminiscent of Area 51. After a catastrophic containment breach, you play as brilliant scientists trying to escape this collapsing complex after an experiment goes terribly wrong, facing unusual and grotesque threats. The game supports 1 to 6 players, emphasizing teamwork and strategic thinking in a post-catastrophe environment where every resource counts. The core gameplay loop involves extensive crafting of weapons, tools, and defenses from scientific equipment and everyday items found scattered around the facility. Overcoming threats often requires solving environmental puzzles and creatively utilizing the surroundings. Diverse enemy types populate the complex. Grotesque mutated creatures, rogue security robots, and even other desperate deranged scientists. The option of permadeath significantly raises the stakes, making every decision critical for team survival. Physics-based sandbox elements provide flexible solutions. Abiotic Factor, inspired by Half-Life and classic sci-fi horror, launched into Steam Early Access on May 2, 2024, with overwhelmingly positive player reviews. The full release is now expected, tentatively scheduled for this summer. Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault is an action RPG from Digital Sun. Here you live the double life of a fearless adventurer and a savvy merchant, stranded in the distant village of Tresna with no coin. Your goal is to restore its prosperity. This involves exploring vibrant, blob-brimming dimensions, gathering relics from procedurally generated dungeons, and selling loot in your growing shop. A special inventory system lets valuable relics interact in your backpack, altering their properties. Main gameplay experience blends roguelike mechanics with deep shop management. You'll collect legendary loot, upgrade equipment, and expand your shop. Investing in village establishments like the vigorous blacksmith's forge or the witty witch's shop unlocks better weapons, armor, and upgrades, attracting new people. Fight waves of enemies and complex bosses in the enigmatic Endless Vault, an ancient artifact testing merchant skills. REMATCH is a competitive online football game from Sluklap, kicking off on June 19th. Forget rigid rules. This game shatters traditional football, delivering a relentless, adrenaline-fueled experience. You control a single athlete in dynamic 5v5 matches from an immersive third-person perspective. No fouls, no offsides, no stoppages, just continuous high-speed action that erupts into pure on-pitch chaos. Gameplay hinges on raw skill and tactical coordination, pushing individual prowess beyond simple stats. Mastering manual shooting and passing with full control over power, spin, and trajectory is vital for every victory. Dynamic ball physics allow for thrilling curved shots and precise passes. Smaller teams mean every decision is critical, demanding sharp positioning and lightning-fast teamwork. REMATCH boasts vibrant character customization, spectacular visual effects, and frequent seasonal updates. This game aims to redefine competitive football with unfiltered, electrifying fun. Wheelworld is an open-world cycling adventure from Meshoff, launching on July 23. Players embody Kat, a young cyclist tasked with saving Wheelworld from potential collapse. The game features an expansive, semi-open world environment with diverse landscapes, hidden secrets, and various races designed to test Kat's skills on 2 wheels. A key focus is extensive bike customization, allowing players to choose from numerous parts to craft unique designs, from speed-focused models to robust off-road bikes. Kat will race against elite teams and quirky rivals in high-stakes competitions where every second matters. Players will explore the world to recover stolen legendary parts, essential for performing the Great Shift ritual to save the universe. The game offers impressive vistas, and its soundtrack features original music from Italians Do It Better, adding depth to the overall atmosphere. Keeper is a unique, wordless adventure from Double Fine Productions and director Lee Petty. The game tells a story through surreal visuals and atmospheric puzzles. It follows a long-forgotten lighthouse on an isolated island that mysteriously awakens and begins an unexpected journey. This ancient beacon, now animated, moves across the landscape with newly formed stone feet. Joined by a spirited seabird companion, the lighthouse embarks on a heartwarming tale of unlikely companionship and an odyssey of mystifying metamorphosis. Players will explore a gorgeous post-human world filled with natural wonders and subtle dangers, unveiling secrets. The game merges puzzle solving with interactive features involving a companion bird, offering a deep yet accessible cooperative system. This profound journey unfolds on October 17, 2025. Lost in Random: The Eternal Die is a roguelite from Stormteller Games and Thunderful Publishing. This game dives back into the dark fantasy world of Random. It's a standalone story where you play as Queen Alexandra, the former ruler, now depowered and trapped. She wields 4 unique weapons and card-based abilities, fighting through randomly generated environments to face her tormentor, Mare the Knight. The combat blends dynamic real-time action with tactical decision-making, using unique dice roll mechanics to shift battles. You strategically roll your trusted die companion Fortune to unleash powerful effects. Over 100 elemental relics and 15 card-based abilities allow deep build customization. Each run offers evolving relic synergies and randomized encounters for high replayability. The game expands on the original's Burton-esque art style with a colorful, fast-paced presentation. Lost in Random: The Eternal Die provides a fresh, brutal challenge for roguelite fans. Give this video a like if you found something interesting, share in the comments what you're excited to play, and while you're waiting, I highly recommend checking out my video with the best Game Pass games of 2025 that are already available. The link is pinned. Thanks for watching and see you next time.